Dog it. I'm keeping that in. YouTube. Back with another one, man. The title of this video is Objectifying Your Life. Objectifying Your Life. Assets and liabilities. So, I'll start off with objectifying your life. I understand that we need to flow with life, have a type of flow mentality where we adjust to the changes. You know what I'm saying? And you can see an increase of just people worrying more just about money, things of this nature. And so what I've noticed in the society that we are in, bro, the pieces of your life, one of my dogs are barking, the pieces of your life need to be objectified. You need to have objectives for your life. Like everything has to be calculated. Everything has to be calculated. When I'm starting to understand, everything has to be calculated. Relationships, platonic and sexual. I don't know the other scientific word that's the opposite of platonic. So I'm gonna just say sexual. You have to be objective in your health. You cannot just flow with your health. You can't just let your health do what it do. You gotta be in control. In every aspect of your life, every part of your life, you gotta have something that you're striving towards, a goal, a way of being. Simple. You striving different parts of your life. You have an objective to reach. You have a goal to reach. You have something that you're trying to get towards. That has to be in every part of your life. We can, and this is a thing you need to do, man. And I'm speaking to myself when I make these videos, bro. I'm giving myself advice that I already have given myself, and I'm putting it onto a video so other people can relate. Fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, like, bro, you have to start cutting down on the things you give time in your life, bro. Be completely honest. This is this is for young people in general. We have so much to focus on in life. We have so much to focus on in life, but we will give so much time to relationships, like platonic and sexual, that we know are not really going anywhere. We will do things just because we're bored, just because we're not disciplined in life. We're not focused. We don't really have a true objective in life. And so you got to start cutting things down, bro. Just focus on your health in general, spiritual, physical, mental. Focus on those things, the Trinity: mental, spirit, body, mind. Focus on those three things, bro. For yourself. And then finance, well, you can have family too, whatever you need to, however you want those things. Just start cutting out on some of the things. It does not have to be forever, but it's a part of the time where you are just focused. And I really think this is how you should be your whole life. You have to be focused, have clear, objective goals you're trying to reach. Have those objectives clear, where you're trying to get in those different aspects of your life. You can cut down on it some. Okay, now objectifying your life. I'm pretty sure I covered that in a decent. So, assets and liabilities. You notice I didn't say assets versus liabilities or any of that, because we hear about, oh, is this an asset to your life or is it a liability? But we don't hear about if it's something an asset and a liability. We don't listen. We don't talk about something being an asset and a liability. What do you mean something being an asset and a liability? The best way I can give you to understand is with people. So, say me and this person, we are the best of friends, right? We in that aspect, we are assets to each other. We support each other greatly. We are just great friends, right? And we support each other, all that type good stuff. And then, but they are also a liability because every time I'm with this person, we may spend a lot of money. Um, we may just do unnecessary things that become a liability in that situation. Although it's an asset in one way, in the other way, it's a liability. Um, with that being said, I was doing some math in my I had got a text message. I was doing some math in my head I didn't need to worry about. But with that being said, you have that way where someone can be just as much as an asset as they are a liability. And so with objectifying things, okay, what is this person? Okay, what's the objective of us being friends? Or what is the objective of me putting a lot of money and time into this business? Because that business could be an asset um to your growth, but it might be a liability to your finances at the time. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessary. Just because something is a liability does not necessarily mean it's bad, because you probably things that you have are liabilities. It's an asset in some type of way to you. That thing is an asset in some shape, form, or fashion. Um, and so you just got to ask yourself, what's the objective? What am I getting out of this? Because we don't really think about what we're trying to get out of something. We just flow with life. That's a that's something that the spiritual community, they are very strong about, just flowing with life. And I understand what a lot of people are saying, but you can't just flow. You do have to adjust and that in that sense flow with life. But if you are just flowing with life, life throws fucking right hooks, left hooks, uppercuts, goddamn haymakers. They throwing all types of moves at you. And if you just flowing, if you okay, flow, okay, I might adapt to it. But what if me getting beat up is such a detriment, where I start just going, instead of going into a positive place, I found myself going into a negative place. So realize what flowing with life actually means. Um, is there anything I can add? Just be strategic in life. Make calculated decisions. Take calculated steps, because your goal is going to take those calculated steps. It's not going to just, people say we become millionaires by accident. Man, them folks was working, taking steps to get to millionaires. You're not gonna come up. That's where a lot of people that are regular, they have not touched a lot of money. That's where we get messed up, because we hear all these things, and then our perception is at a lower level, so we don't perceive it how they are actually trying to tell us, which causes us to to not grasp what they're saying, and just turn it into whatever our perception had us think. And even though that's how human brains work, it's levels to it, bro. The people who have never touched $100,000, and then it's people who have touched 100 million, and they're telling you, yeah, I did this by accident. People would think, oh, let's just keep trying business ideas, and oh, we're gonna come across the one that's and come be a millionaire on accident. Can't really, that's not how it works. And then we'll get tricked, because our brain hears those things, and our perception level does not allow us to really pick up on the real meaning of whatever they said. But hey, this was it, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed making this. Read you some books. Read you some books. Get off of the phone so much. Read books. Walk in nature. Woo-sa. Let's go.